Ooh, right. So I think I'm streaming this live. Well, I doubt anyone's actually watching, but no way. See if I can work it out. I'm just playing around with a few things, and in particular, I'm trying to build a little rig so I can attach a couple of lights to better illuminate my videos when I'm doing pieces to camera. I've got this piece of wood with a couple of GU12 fittings. So I'll stick a couple of spot bulbs on it. The point is they're separated from each other, so you can light up both sides of my face. Oh, hello, Steve. Good to see you. I was just wittering on about what I'm doing. I'm just trying to set up a couple of lights so I can better light myself up when I'm making the video. Anyway, so I couldn't get a plug, so I'm chopping up a cord with a moulded plug on it. Don't try this at home, kids. This is mains electricity. It's properly dangerous. I don't really know what I'm doing. But there we go. I'll be all right. There we go. This is a plug and lead that doesn't have an earth. But I've got nothing to earth here anyway because it's all made out of wood. So we should be all right. So that'll be okay. Yeah, so I've done quite a lot of work on the lighting in my room, and I thought I might make a. Yeah, that's right, Steve. A lot of people call me Paul. I think somebody in one of the comments got the wrong end of the stick, and they thought my name was Paul for some reason. They called me Paul, and then everyone else started calling me Paul. So I was like, well, I don't want to make a big thing about what my name is. But it's not Paul. Oh, was you started that, was it? I think maybe a few other people started it. I don't know. Hold on. Let me get the right tool. Ah. I think what I'm doing is not terribly safe. I'm just hooking mains power into a couple of dodgy wires and what's it connectors. But I think as long as I secure it, it'll probably be all right. There we go. Black and red together. No, not that. Brown and red together. Makes more sense. Yeah. Anyway, I was saying that seems progressive. Well, no, I did put a few posts about it on a forum, and I sort of needed to have a name for that. So I sort of named it Oakley Mountain because there's a track feature where it sort of wraps round on itself. Basically, I've got four, well, I will have four tracks running, and the middle two come out and go in one direction, and the outer two go in a different direction. And so there's a bridge, to cross one of the outer tracks across the other two. And that allows the whole thing to wrap round on itself. So it's actually a single track, but it looks like it's sort of more than that. And the idea is I want to have lots of trains following each other and having block detection, stopping them running into the back of each other. Anyway, the point is that bridge and that arrangement that's based on a junction near a village called Oakley in Hampshire. I think the junction's got a name, but I can't remember what it is. Anyway, so that's the Oakley bit, and then mountain because there's some hills and stuff. Anyway, I'm not sure it's the best name. It doesn't really matter. Right. So hopefully that's screwed in, and yeah, this whole live thing's interesting. It will make it seem a while before the train reappears. Yeah, so that's the idea. Is train disappears in one place and comes out the other, and the next time you see it, it's sort of going in a different direction from a different place. So it's to hide the fact it's a loop, although it's just a single loop. It'll look like four lines splitting off to two, going in two different directions. Well, that's what I'm trying to achieve. Make it look like that. Whether it will or not, who knows? Right. I'm not going anywhere, I'm still here. Just need the right thing. Got these self-adhesive cable tie mounts. And for the ones that go on, well, actually all of them. Done on that, yeah. Anyway, I've got a habit of taking the self-adhesive pad off and gluing it on with no more nails, because otherwise they stop self-adhering after a while, which is no good. Yeah, it's my first layout. Well, no, well, when I was a kid, I had a layout. It was quite extensive, actually. I probably started it when I was about 8, and I gave it up when I was about 14. But it was made up of 3 4x8s, I suppose. But you know, when you're a kid, you in your head you imagine it's better than it is, don't you? So I'm trying to sort of recreate, well, not recreate what I have, but do things as well as I imagined I was doing them when I was a child. Oh, hello, Melvin. I've not come across you before, Melvin. Good to see you. How you doing? I'm just doing a bit of dodgy electrics. Getting on well with it. Yeah. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, no, I'm sort of, I'm paused on making progress with track laying and sort of railway stuff until I've got the infrastructure in, you know. And that involves having, yeah, you know, having like Loconet bus laid out and a S80M bus laid out and the DCC power bus and working out how it all sort of holds together and all that stuff. Yeah, but no, we're doing all right. And part of the problem with my layout is I can't reach all. Well, I can crawl underneath and stuff, but in general, I can't easily reach the bits of the layout against the wall. But I can take it apart like I've done here and move it away from the wall and get in the corner. So I've got to sort of schedule all the work that's inaccessible for while it's disconnected. Oh, I can't get with no more nails open. Good old no nails. Yeah, it's stuck without it. Someone should do like I was thinking the other day, I don't know anything about paint, and eventually when I get to that stage, like I don't even know what's the difference between acrylic and enamel. I haven't got a clue. So yeah, someone should do a video on like different types of paint and stuff like that, but also on different types of glue. I think actually Ron from Ron's Trains and Things, he did a video on different types of glue, which was quite good. But it's like everything in life, you've got to use the right tool for the right thing, haven't you? Right. Put this in place. There we go. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I just got this piece of wood with 2 GU12 lamp holders either end, and the idea is I can mount 2 bulbs. Here you go. I've got two bulbs. I can mount them sort of far away, and then when I do pieces to camera, I can sort of light up the shadows on the face. Because I've put a new light fitting in the room to light up the layout, and that looks good. But it means I do pieces to camera, or you know, the shadow on the face is accentuated. What's that? One's water-based, one's oil-based. Was that so? Which that's acrylic and enamel, is it? So which one's acrylic? Which one's well, I'll start again. Yeah, which one's oil-based and which one's water-based? Does this thing show who's in? How does this work? Sorry, I'm looking at my computer now. Acrylics, water, enamels, oil. Right. There we go. Well, I've learned something already. Oh, that's good. Alright, I have to wait for the nails to, no more nails to dry, I suppose. Okay, that's a good start. I've got a plug on this now. I'll plug that in. Let me show you. So I've got some dodgy wires on the back, and then just two fittings. And then obviously I'll just put a couple of bulbs in. I think these are some old halogen ones, but I can get some decent LED ones. Got loads of them. I took these out of the light fittings when I got to this house to stop me using too much electric. There we go. Right, so that's one little job done. Now you should have plenty of ventilation when using them. Right, and that's the oil-based one, yeah. So what situation do you use enamel and what do you use acrylic? Because I saw, have you seen Everard Junction's put a video up today? Yesterday. No, you'll be fine. Don't need an electrician. Might need a fire brigade. I'm sure we'll be all right. What was I saying? Yeah, Everard Junction put a video up, and he's he's building it like a big tower block. It's really good. But he's talking about how he does his brick. So he's got his plastic sort of brick embossed stuff. And oh, look at that! Oh wow! I'll come to that in a minute. Yeah, he's got his embossed brick stuff, and so he paints it first with, did you say enamel? Just to get the right finish on it, stop it looking plasticky, and then he fills in the mortar with acrylic. I think it's the right way around. And he said the reason he can do that is he can let it dry, and then he can wash off the acrylic and only leave the bit that's gone in the lines for the mortar without disturbing the enamel paint. Yeah, which obviously makes sense. But it made me think, I don't really know anything about paint. Oh yeah, the creek cut. Oh, I know someone who's got that actually. So I saw that and I thought, oh wow. I know someone's got one of those. So I think I'm going to be asking to borrow it at some point. Presumably you can get software, you can do all the design stuff, and then just get it into production when you're ready. Right, there we go. I just said wow. So I've got the way I pay for my hobby. I went and got myself some cork, to lay the roadbed. And anyway, that's good. And I then I used one roll, and then I realised that for my whole layout, I was going to use like 60 meters or something, which is going to cost a lot, and it'd be cheaper to get a bulk roll, and then cut the bits I needed. So I did that, and then I thought I'll sell off the bits I don't need on eBay. Anyway, and turned into a bit of a business, really. So I sold out, and then bought some more and sold out and so on. So now I sell Cork Roadbed, 2mm, 3mm, 4mm, and yeah. Anyway, so every now and again I get an email to say I've just sold another piece of cork, and I've got one just then, which is all nice. So there's 4 cork orders I've had coming today already. I have to cut them and send them off. It doesn't take me too long, and I've worked out as long as I don't make too much rapid progress on the railway, I'll pretty much pay for my hobby. If I can. Perhaps I'll do a video on using the circuit. Yeah, the pre-cut, I think it's called. Quite an entrepreneur. I'll tell you what I was thinking actually. Oh, what, the pre-cut? Your daughter's got a pre-cut? Yeah. I think it's something you probably want to have a go at before you buy one, really, isn't it? Oh, you can imagine that could be really useful, but what is it, 300 and something quid, depending where you get it. So yeah, it's not cheap. Right. I think I'm going to see if my dodgy electrics work. So, all right. If the string drops out, it's because I've blown up the electrics in the house, and maybe I've just tripped them out, or maybe the house is on fire. So if I lose a connection, I'm sorry. I might come back in 5 minutes. If I don't come back in 5 minutes, it means the house is on fire. All right. All right. Ready? And oh, look at that. Well, one of them works and the other one doesn't. Well, it could be. Yeah, I can see. It's because the bulb's gone. Oh well. Right, well, I need to get a different lamp. I'll tell you about the ceiling actually. So that can go in the bin. Oh. The ones in the ceiling are LEDs, so you can just take them straight out. It's not hot at all. It's amazing, these things. What was that for? 3.5 watts. Because the one that was in there was 28 watt halogen, I think. Right, let's try that again. Ta-da! Get it carefully, don't electrocute yourself up. Right. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go and mount it over on the tripod where the camera is, and see if it makes any difference to the picture. Oopsie. Right, sorry about the break in service. Just faffing about with the tripod. Oh. Right. So now it looks like the tripod got headlights. Anyway. Right. So this is me with the shadows under the chin. And hopefully, if I plug this in. Oh gosh. Right. Well, I've not got shadows under the chin. A bit more light. I don't know what that looks like. So let me put the camera up a bit. This isn't the camera I'd film videos on. I don't know, is that any better? I mean, how hard can it be? Yeah, quite right. How hard can it be? What do we do? Oh, Gus Dowden's here. Sunglasses. I'm not a cab fan. There we go. Right, anyway, does this make any difference? You let me know. I mean, it's a bit less bright, obviously. So yeah, there's a bit of a shadow under there, isn't there? That's probably best, in fact, because I'll get the cowley. No, whatever. Right. Ooh. That's all fun. Lots. Well, lots better or lots different. There we go. I say, no, while I'm here, what I actually ought to be doing is I'm just fitting some droppers on this block here, track here. So I'll just put them there. This is all in the corner normally, so I couldn't easily get to here with a drill just to drill some holes. That's all powered up, the point work. But yeah, if I power up this block and wire it in, then I'll be able to drive trains all the way across the join, all the way around. Yeah, that's a lot better. Good stuff. Right, well, there we go. Well, that was fun. I think, tell you what, put the camera on the face, not the crutch. I think now we got that sorted out, got the lighting sorted out. I'll probably make a video on that, just illuminating the layout. So that's interesting. Sorted out the old streaming. I think I'll wrap it up there. Perhaps next time I'll actually plan it a bit better. Have something slightly more interesting to do. But anyway, it's good to chat for a bit. Thanks for your support, Steve. I'll put a few things away and we'll wrap it up. There we go. Right, I'll be signing off now then, but I'll see you again another time. All right, bye.